Welcome to the Oxygen Alliance YouTube channel, where we bring you videos on installation, maintenance, and various trainings on oxygen equipment and devices. If you have comments and or questions, drop them in the comment section below or write to us info@oxygenalliance.org. Remember to like our videos, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell.
Hello, welcome to Oxygen Alliance YouTube channel. My name is Fanny Benny, working at Kamuzu Central Hospital as a biomedical engineer. In this video, we're going to tear down the Pumani bubble CPAP machine, and we're going to explain the internal parts, the external parts, and how it works. So stay with us. The Pumani bubble CPAP is mostly used in neonatal patients who are born prematurely and are unable to produce enough surfactant for effective breathing. The word CPAP stands for continuous positive airway pressure. The Pumani bubble CPAP comes with these accessories also. The heart, which is used to hold the inspiratory and expiratory tubes. We have the heart clips, of which they hold the inspiratory or expiratory tubes. We have the tubing clip, which is used to hold the tubings as well, but then on the drip stand. And we have the tubings that I've been talking about, the inspiratory tubing, which has a smaller diameter, and the expiratory tubing that has a bigger diameter. We also have the nozzle plugs that are used for breathing in and breathing out of the patient, and they come in different sizes. We also have the power cord. On the machine itself, we have the baby port, we have the tubings holder, we have the power on and off button, we have the oxygen port and the power indicator. We also have the oxygen flow meter and the total flow meter. We also have a pressure regulator. And if you turn your machine, the back side of the machine, you have a power port, and in here we have the fuse. Let's get inside the machine. So I'm going to loosen the 6 screws that are on the machine. We have 2 on the sides and 2 at the back. Then we need to cut the cable tie that is at the back of the machine. Inside the Pumani bubble CPAP, we have the power entry module, we have the wire connector, and we have the power supply unit, we have the buzzer, we have the wire connections to the switch and the LED, we have the tubings, we have the Y connector, we have the diaphragm pump, which we have ambient air filter under the pump, and we have the spare parts kit. Let's go through the pneumatic system of the Pumani bubble CPAP. The Pumani bubble CPAP blends ambient air and oxygen. The ambient air is taken in through the diaphragm pump, then through the tubings, then it flows to the Y connector, and the oxygen comes in through the oxygen port that can be connected to any oxygen source like an oxygen concentrator or a cylinder. Then it goes through the tubings, then the flow meter, then it goes to the Y connector where the air is blended. Then the blended air goes through the total flow meter. From the total flow meter, the air flows through the tubing, which is connected to the patient's port where you connect the inspiratory tubing. The pump uses two diaphragms to pump in ambient air from the surrounding. Underneath the pump, we have an ambient air filter. I'm going to show you how you can access the filter. So I'm going to loosen the screws around the pump using a Phillips head screwdriver. So this is the ambient air filter. You can remove this filter by pulling it out using this window. So yeah, you can pull it out and you can replace it with another filter that you will find in the spare parts kit that comes with the machine. So you can replace the filter using the very same window. So you just insert it there. Like that. Then you put back the screws. In the spare parts kit, we have a service log, we have the flow meter spare knob, we have the tubing holder, we have a brush that is used to clean the flow meters, we have the zip ties, we have 2 spare fuses, 2 spare screws, and 2 spare O-rings. So you can clean the filter that you have removed on the pump, clean it, and then when it's dry, you can put it back in the spare parts kit to keep it as a spare filter. Let's go through the electrical system of the Pumani Bubble CPAP. The power enters the machine through a power cable that is connected on the power port and it uses 220 to 240 AC voltage. On the power port you will find two fuses. Let me show you the fuses. So these are the two fuses, rated 5 amps. The two fuses are connected to these wires. We have our neutral wire, the live wire, and our earthing, our earth wire. The neutral and live wires are connected to the terminal block and then to the switch, and it returns through this cable. And here is where we are getting our live wires. We have the white one going to the power indicator and the brown one going to the power supply unit, and our neutral cables are being connected on this line, of which we have our blue line coming from the power entry module to the terminal connector. Then we have our neutral from the power indicator connected to the same point, and the other neutral from the power supply unit connected here as well. We also have these two black wires coming from the pump. One is connected on the live line and the other one is connected on the neutral line. The power supply unit is housed under this silver plate. So I'm going to loosen these nuts using a ratchet and an 8mm socket. On our power supply unit, we have these two boards. We have the main power supply board where we have 220 or 240 volts coming in through this line. That voltage is rectified and converted to a DC voltage, and here we have 24 volts coming out, and this 24 volts goes into the second board where voltage, the buzzer is controlled. On this board we have the capacitor that charges with the 24 volts. So this capacitor is the one that provides voltage to the buzzer whenever there is a power cut and the switch is on. I'm now going to put the power supply back to its place. So now we're going to put back the cover of the machine. Then we're going to fasten the screws that we moved on the cover. Finally, I'm going to show you how the Pumani bubble CPAP generates positive airway pressure. You connect the inspiratory tube . The expiratory tube, you connect it to the regulator . And the nozzle prongs . So the air flows, the blended air flows through this inspiratory tube, then to the nozzle prongs that are attached to the patient, of which in this case we have a neonate, then to the expiratory tube, then to the regulator. From the expiratory tube, the air goes to the bottle through this tube that is submerged in the water. So for the air to come out, the air is supposed to overcome the resistance in the bottle that is being created because of the water that we have in the bottle. And that resistance is the one that creates positive airway pressure in the circuit. When you increase the level of water, you increase the pressure in the bottle, and when you decrease the level of water, that's you're decreasing the pressure in the bottle. And we have these markings that show us where we can safely operate the machine, and the green marking is showing where we can safely operate the machine. That is all we had for you today. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye.